Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Today I'm doing the SeaWorld Tag, which I got from Makai on YouTube because I thought it was a really great video idea, and I thought it'd be really fun to share some of my opinions about my favorite things at SeaWorld parks with you. So, first question is, favorite park? I don't mean to be biased, but this is the only park I've been to, so SeaWorld San Antonio, but I really want to go to the Orlando park, like, so bad. Favorite ride? I don't like roller coasters. They scare me. So I would guess that the only ride that I really like would be either Stingray Falls in Aquatica or Rio Loco. Favorite exhibit? I would have said Dolphin Cove, but Dolphin Cove is pretty much a giant hole in the ground right now because they're turning it into Discovery Point, which is going to be amazing. But as of right now, with what we have, probably the new Pacific Point Preserve or Rocky Point Preserve, I think they changed the name, but the new sea lion exhibit because it's way closer to the animals and it's just more of an intimate experience and a really great connection. Favorite animal? Either, I'm kind of tied between beluga whales, killer whales, and bottlenose dolphins. Favorite show? I am going to be that one person that everybody gets annoyed by because I choose the show that's at one park that's only during a certain time of year. So Beluga Story at San Antonio is my favorite because it's really educational. The public learns a lot about the animals and it's always different. It's always changing. The facts and everything that you learn isn't always the same. And you get kind of a closer bond and learning more about each particular animal and understand how they train, and it's just really cool to be able to share that with people that I bring to SeaWorld for the first time. So, and I really like the waterwork song and session that's in it because it's really beautiful, so that's my favorite show. My least favorite show, I don't really have a least favorite show. I mean, I'll say Sea Lion High right now just because I haven't seen it yet, although I'm sure it's spectacular. So, yeah. A show you wish they would bring back? Believe! 100 million times Believe. Believe was one of my favorite shows. It's such a beautiful and inspirational show, and every time I watch it I cry like a big baby, but I really miss that show and I wish they would bring Believe back. Or Canario Caper. So I miss that show just because it's closer to me. Next. Favorite memory. So I'm gonna make this as short as a long story you can make short, if that made sense. So there was this time last summer when I went in like July with my family, and we were standing around Dolphin Cove, and I was kind of like pouting because they didn't have any more dolphin touch programs, and I was just got done telling my mom, like, I want to meet Jenny Moreau, I want to meet Animal Ambassador Clay, and I want to meet Chuck Rowe, but he's like never here. And I turn around and I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom. And she's like, what? I'm like, that's Chuck Rowe. And she's like, it is? I was like, yes. Oh my gosh, I just got so lucky. And so I walked around the edge to the pool and I was just kind of standing there watching him work with the dolphins, and he just hands me the target pool and he goes, here, can you hold this for a second? And I was like, yeah, sure, like, you know, starstruck person. And I held it and he told me to hold it out for the dolphins 2 or 3 times, so I would hold out the target pool and reward the dolphins, and it was so much fun. And I literally sat there and watched him, and he didn't give that target pool to anybody else, so I felt like super special. And so afterward we went into Coral Reef and Sharks, and we came back out, and I asked a camp counselor that was just kind of standing there to get a picture with Chuck, and she thought that was a really strange question, but she was going to go ask him. And he brought over, instead of getting a picture with him, he brought over 2 dolphins, and we posed with the dolphins and got pictures and stuff, and he was asking me why I wanted a picture with him, and I was just like, well, you're such an inspiration to me, and I really appreciate what you do with your work, and it inspires me to become a better person and in this field and become a marine mammal trainer and da-da-da-da-da. And he was just like, well, that's really great. I hope I see you at like camp this summer and it'll be really great and da-da-da-da. And I was like starstruck. I was freaking out because then I ran over to my parents and I was just like, oh my gosh, she gave me the target pool. Like, Mom, you need to stay next to me with the camera. But it was a really awesome moment in my life to be able to meet him because I know that you like never see him around the park because he's the spokesperson for the Spurs. So yeah, I got really lucky. Favorite orca overall? Cayucit. Cayucit at SeaWorld San Antonio is such an amazing animal. He is quirky, he's slow because he's a big bull orca. He's very dapper, and he always looks like he's strutting his stuff, and he's very silly but very stubborn at times, so he's my favorite orca. Favorite orca at each of the 3 parks. So Cayucit at San Antonio, Katina at Orlando and Keat at San Diego. Favorite dolphin. We have two different kinds of dolphins at SeaWorld San Antonio. So we have the lags and the Pacific white-sided. Oh my gosh, Pacific white-sided dolphins are the lags, and that comes from their scientific name, which is why they call them lags. Pacific and Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. My favorite bottlenose is Donnelly, and he's so quirky and fun, and I did my dolphin touch with him. And my favorite lag is Avalon. Favorite trainer, Kristen at White Whale and Dolphin, or Emily Wolf at Shamu. Favorite snack, I guess you mean SeaWorld snack. Probably they only had this around, the first time I had this and the only time I ever saw it was at Hello Scream at SeaWorld, but they have like the mint Dippin' Dots with the chocolate whale tails. Those are so good. So good. And their churros are really good too. Something you're going to do the next time you're there. Next time I'm there, I am swimming with sea lions and I am doing Dime with Shamu. So I'm super excited. By the time this is up, it'll probably already have been done, but you know what? It's okay. If it's up before then, great. Hope you really enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!